time is upon us. If this truly is a new era, we must mold it in our image. On one night in the City of Angels, the whole world will set its eyes on our revolution. AEW Revolution live Sunday, March 9th from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
And we're live tonight on Graps TV and the Sicko Show with your live Ring of Honor Club watch along here. I'm your host, the Matty Man. And they are running Gates of Agony in action tonight. I did not even see that coming. Of course, we got the Outrunners in action tonight as well. And, you know, we've got a couple other ones listed up there. And it looks like we may have that QT Marshall match. Who knows? Lady Frost and Taya Valkyrie's going tonight. Looks like that's what they had for people who showed up for the Snow-In last night. Alrighty. Leela Gray's going to be in action tonight as well. QT Marshall and Commander going to be live tonight. And it looks like we're going to get the QT Marshall and Commander match going on here. Goodness gracious, people just subscribing and everything.
Justin Roberts proceeding over the introductions for the Ring of Honor World Television Title bout.
Introducing first, the challenger from Freehold, New Jersey, weighing 231.
Looks like they're kicking it pretty well. QT Marshall making his way to the ring right now, and I guess Commander with the hype dude himself, Alex the Hype Man, coming up next here in just a minute.
No stranger to competition with luchadors, undefeated in Mexico, including in Arena, Mexico, where he captured a title.
And here comes the one, the only, often imitated, never duplicated, Commander. Commander, title in hand, making his way to the ring right now, showing off that title that he pulled off not even a month ago. There we go. We got 3 people in the house. What's up? All right, now I got the chat working. Let's see what we get here. Oh, yeah, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We are definitely live tonight. It is crazy with all this weather they got going on around here. We got snow, and they ain't had this much snow in my lifetime.
Defeating a former Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli. Unfortunately, the speed bump came with the man who is standing across the ring from him, who took Commander to a 10-minute time limit draw, QT Marshall.
Everybody reminding QT of his place in the pecking order.
Certainly is. Marshall undefeated in Mexico. A lot of folks sleep on Marshall. I don't. Gang. I don't either. If you've been in a ring with him, you can't sleep on him. But if somebody to see him.
Well, it might take a minute to get the things going here. What's up, Steve? What's up? Happy Thursday, sir. I see you there. We're getting close to 10 viewers. Hey, I mean, that works for me. It's a Ring of Honor show. I'm never really expecting high capacity on these things here because it is Ring of Honor. Just a reminder that AEW Revolution tickets are on sale now for Sunday, March 9th. Of course, Alex the Hype Man driving the contention here. Oof. Oof. Solid kicks going on. How's everybody doing tonight? Seriously.
A straight shot
Been a crazy day, been a crazy week, been a crazy last 24 hours, which I will not go into detail about until after tomorrow night. Once we get through tomorrow night, we'll probably touch base on it on the Collision watch along, because it's actually interesting stuff. The more you know, the more you learn, the better you are.
Commander is leading the match. That's just the way it goes. It's QT Marshall's job to try to slow this down. The only way to try to do that is to hold on that turnbuckle like he just did up to the ropes. Yeah, O'Connor roadblock.
Working on some kind of a roll-up here.
6'2" size. Sink that weight. Yep, sink that weight. Grab that balance back. Now he has hold of Commander. Let's see what he does.
Hurricanrana out of nowhere. There we go.
Momentum.
Hey, we're over 10 viewers now. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're kicking around tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no one home. I'm curious to see what kind of match QT will wrestle here. He was quite effective in that proving ground, slowing things down. Will he go for that here tonight? Yeah, that's it.
Good night.
Goodness.
Good night to Commander.
Great combination there from the challenger. Title is on the line.
I saw that, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I really do. What's up, Deb? What's up? What's up, guys? What's up?
Plan him hard, but QT Marshall did more than that.
Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. It has been, I have seen the stupidest shit online all day long. Once again, I'll cover that probably tomorrow night. I dropped a little bit of information. I'm going to see what kicks on that. Not really interested in all this tribalism fighting that's going on. As long as it stays away from me, I'm not worried about it. I'm just not.
But he cannot make unforced errors like he did.
I'm just not worried about it.
Win against Steele. Right now, QT Marshall hand is hurt.
There we go.
His opponent. Let's see what he does inside the ring. Or see if
There we go. QT Marshall kind of finding his way here a little bit.
with
A
finesse.
little bit of good stuff there.
There's so much about QT that makes him a great wrestler. The way he carries himself, the way he
I mean, QT's not a complete idiot, all right? Listen, can we be honest about it? QT's not bad. Alex the Hype Man's not bad. Everybody else kicks their stuff the way they kick it. You know how it goes.
These titles all over the world. The one
Let's
place
see here.
is missing his ROH. Oh, that's motivated him here tonight. With this huge shot at the TV title. Pop up. Oh, big forearm. Wow. Now, I wonder if Commander takes any offense to QT Marshall wearing the Mexican colors, you know? Wow.
There we
Standing
go.
looking there, I wonder. Oh, nice. Beautiful moonsault. Two. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of people watching right now that did not know QT Marshall had that in his arsenal. That's what I mean about this guy.
There we go.
I think QT
Whoa, where'd all that come from? 21 viewers. Hell yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. You made it.
You should let
Now, do I think QT Marshall should go over? Nah.
grabs at the mask, tears at the mask.
But I mean, he is one of the main people on Ring of Honor, and I see why they're getting the match. Not necessarily crazy about the match, but I understand why it's there. So I get it. Every once in a while, you got to reward the producers. I think that's generally what happens there, and you never know what might happen.
Think about QT.
Marshall going after the mask, which is about as heel as it gets.
The tactics that he uses
Uh-oh, he's got Commander hung up on the Tree of Woe.
don't line up with the
Commander is hung up on the Tree of Woe.
Commander has to futz with the mask, take his attention.
But QT's going to just stand there for about 20 minutes and give him time to recover. That's what I would do.
Leg free, they're trapped in there with your body weights on.
Oops. Marshall goes right between the ring ropes and straight outside to the outside.
On the outside, I like what this is headed to. And Commander.
Whoa, that was dope. Oh, wow, that looked really good right there. So Commander's okay with that. That was a hell of a spot.
Computers can't even do that, Riccaboni.
Phew.
I had to stop and think about what was happening. The precision.
Slings Marshall back in the ring here. Looks like we're going to get another springboard. Bam.
Crossbody.
Springboard crossbody. Marshall missing completely. Facebuster. Not enough for three, though. Not enough for three. Close enough, though. Just a little bit more oomph to it, and you get it. Prime QT, Prime Steve Blackman. That's a good question. Prime Steve Blackman with no handcuffs, it's easy. Put handcuffs on Steve Blackman, QT wins. So, yeah. Put that on him. You know, the handcuffs he had to work with, he would win without those. But a straight up fight with no producers in the middle of it. A straight up fight between those two gentlemen right there would be Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman is not even close. There went a cutter from QT. Not enough for 3, though. Commander kicking out just at the last minute. We're over 30 viewers right now. This is awesome. Thank you, guys. Like I said, like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got a jersey. See? We got a branded jersey. I got a few things going on now. We're getting there. We're getting there. So... grabbing the title's not going to do it either. You actually have to win this thing, okay?
Well, we've seen. Think back to the women's world television title. Yes,
Alex the Hype Man getting the title away from QT Marshall, and Ruh-roh got caught in midair. Commander caught in midair like that.
Look at the strength of QT.
Oh, turned it into some. Oh, that was close. Yeah, lob me one of them crazy things right there. Oh, I'll show you here in a minute. Just hang on. I'll show you. I'll show you here in just a minute in between matches. I'll show you. It's long sleeve. The sizes are a little off. I need to get them right on the sizes. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. Big boot from QT Marshall. So, yeah, and I mean, I've been working on getting my brand together and everything. Got a t-shirt that I'm supposed to get from a vendor here. Sometime in my lifetime, I'm going to get a t-shirt from a vendor, and they're showing me what they can do. We're working on some t-shirts, working on jerseys. Like I said, I'm never, ever, ever going to ask for a donation, but I'll have merch out there all damn day long. Oh, 36 viewers. Goodness gracious. Oh, low blow to Alex the Hype Man. That won't get him disqualified, but it'll make Alex wish he hadn't showed up. But yeah, man. Yeah, no, we're working on that. Now, was that a Canadian destroyer, or I'm lost on this? Help me out with it. And boom, boom. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was good. That's all I know. I don't even know what the hell you call that, but it was good. That's all you need to know. That is all you need to know. That was just damn cool. Here we go. Boom! Moonsault. And Commander pulls out the victory here. Let's take 1 second here, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like, man. Here it comes. There you go. There you go right there. Whole jersey in the show. I'm not exactly the most photogenic guy in the world, so I kind of lay off on it for that much. But yeah, I mean, they're not going to be that big. I'll put them out there on the marketplace and whatever. We'll put them out probably. I'm making sure it washes correctly. That's the only thing I have about it. When they send me materials, so on and so forth, I want to make sure I want to make sure nothing goes wrong with it before I put it out there. I'm not in that business of taking people's stuff. You know, if you want to get it, that's great. I appreciate it. It's not a requirement. Number 5. Okay. Yeah. Hit me up after the show. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Let me make sure the material's good. Let me just make sure of it. Because, even if it does have a brand name on it, I never trust stuff like that. I want to make sure that it's good. Then we'll go ahead and do that. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, we're working on stuff. Like I said, we're working on things. You notice we got new signage in the back there. I knew that was going to change out at some point in time. That's why I just, didn't really worry too much about how it was looking. Everybody said, well, I can't see this, I can't see that. Well, it's okay. I got 2 new ones coming. Once I figured out what I wanted to do, the first 2 were those were going on my mobile unit to begin with. And here comes Layla Gray, Top Flight's Layla Gray, straight out of the New Japan Dojo and straight out of whoever did what, where, when, why, and how. That's just how it goes. Let's see here. Marty Bell. There you go. I forgot she was down close to that. I totally forgot that she was in Tennessee. I totally forgot that. I did not even remember that. Let's get it on, ladies. Nice collar and elbow tie up. Probably Layla Gray going to pull this one out, just looking at it based on that. Obviously, she's a name talent, too. So, wow, when is Vengeance Day? I don't even remember when Vengeance Day is. Let's see what we get here.
Think about our champion Athena, who's returning from Japan, has wrestled by my count in 47 of the 100 episodes. Wrestled in nearly every other episode.
There we go. There we go. We're getting close to 40 viewers. Man, that's crazy for a daggum stream on Ring of Honor. Not that I'm arguing. That's cool. I really appreciate this, guys. This is great. More than you really know. There we go. Alexa Bliss is very, very, very WWE pro WWE, and I don't see why she wouldn't re-sign. I don't see why. She's been working in that system for forever. I don't see a reason why she wouldn't re-sign. I know people may speculate that she won't, and I get it. But, that's a good question, though. That is a good question. But I think she's getting in ring shape right now to go back to WWE. I don't know if they've got a program that's going to work for her, because a lot of things changed in the last couple of years. Not to mention the landscape changed. When the landscape changed the way the landscape changed, you got to start asking, where does she fit in? That's always been my question with it. I love Alexa Bliss. Trust me, I love me some Bliss. She got some of the best character work I've seen in years, and she can constantly reinvent herself. Layla looking like she's in a little bit of trouble here. All right, they just made a call on something. Let's see what they came up with. Okay. That didn't require a long conversation. But yeah, it is, it's just one of them crazy things where, I don't know where she fits. That's the whole thing. I'm trying to figure out where she fits now, because the women's division is so imbalanced in both sides. Some sides come a little strong and a little weak where they should be strong, and where they should be strong on both sides, and then the areas where they're very strong in, they should be at least medium. And it's kind of like I don't know how to explain what's in my mind here on this, but suffice it to say that the way everything is set up currently, it's imbalanced in the wrong ways. Things that should make sense don't make sense. Things that shouldn't make sense make perfect sense. Is basically what I'm trying to say. We just hit 40 viewers. Thank you very much. So the question is, when Alexa Bliss gets there, is where do you plug her in? Where?
Maybe not as surprising for those who know what kind of competitor Marty is, but Layla has a lot of heart, Caprice. Yeah, that's the surprise right there, because
Yeah, she could do some NXT work, and that would probably be easier on her anyway, because it'd only be guaranteed working one night a week. And a lot of it wouldn't be traveling, because, they'll do a lot of that work at the PC. So, whoa, Jawbreaker from Layla Gray.
For both women as Layla
Kind of a clothesline. I don't know.
not a lot of power behind that clothesline.
Everybody just kind of slap happing this and together.
Starts behind
Ooh, there's a clothesline.
and Gray. Big close.
Another solid clothesline.
And pump kick. Fell into the corner. Kick was almost like a shotgun there. Whoa! Up the ladder. And running. Got it. Beautiful neck breaker. Holding on to it. What is this? Dragon sleeper. Whoa!
There we go.
Jay.
Got it locked in.
Marty's got a tap. Belt. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Wins by submission. Wins by submission. There we go. And that's not a bad look either, Deb. I mean, that's really just not a bad look at all. But, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad look for her to go through NXT for a little while. Maybe get with Shawn Michaels and pick up a little bit on the booking and see how the booking goes on that.
Championship caliber opponent Layla Gray. Huge victory here tonight on ROH 100.
We're the Outrunners. When it comes to having the meat, the look, and the attitude, you know the Outrunners got good stuff. We're
There we go.
your stuff. Your cash, your protein bars, and your keys. I thought I had my
And here we go with the 4x6 Outrunner set. Oh my goodness. They got the stuff bag. Oh.
your sun goggles, your mustache gel, your self-bronzer, turbo Floyd headband, bananas, towels, resistance bands, and another fanny bag. Mr. Merchman, this fanny packs a punch. Yeah.
Huh.
Be a place that says you're
She does have the chops for gritty television. I just think that I'm about 100% sure that she's a company woman, and there's nothing wrong with that. There are people who are aligned to and loyal to WWE, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to change their mind. Just like there's a few in our Ring of Honor and AEW and New Japan and that are all loyal to where they came from, and it's going to be hard to move them off of that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely been an interesting. I've seen some of the instas she dropped and everything else. We're all speculating anyway. It's allegedly. No, we're all speculating anyway. But yeah, if TK could snag her, that would be. First off, it'd be real interesting. Second off, I don't know what the 2+ million WWE fans she's got would do. But, What's up, Carlos? That was a hell of a space you had the other night, by the way. I just figured I'd say that again. Because, I'm all about saying things and saying when stuff is good. And, that was good space the other night. Good stuff. So at least one of them understands that stuff. Griff Garrison looks a little bit like Riddle. I'm not even going to lie about that. Now that you brought that up, I can't unsee it. So, yeah, no, that was good stuff you had going on. That was good space. I call it good when it's good. It's good. So, yeah, it was good stuff. I liked it. So, where are we at now? Ooh, there we is. So, we're going to just have matching wrist locks for about 10 seconds. Oh, there we go. There's some action. And these guys have been wrestling since the 80s, too. That's just kind of the funny shit about this whole thing. More than anything in the world is just that, they phew. Don't even play, man. They serious out here. They've been doing this for a long, long time. Why are you late? Of course, you told us why you were late. So, yeah, I mean, they're fun. They're fun. Carlos keeps a good handle on them. So, And he runs a tight ship. When you run a tight ship, it's pretty, it's pretty evident that you're gonna pick up people.
Oh my God! I don't think there's ever been anything more offensive or Ring of Honor than that.
Uh-oh.
Proof magnet.
They violated Outrunners verse 4, or chapter 4, verse 13. Thou shalt not mess with the sunglasses.
That's what I was getting ready to say. He couldn't
Thou shalt not do it. Ha ha.
attack back Eddie. Took the
See what we got here.
Turbo Floyd holding crew. Beautiful snapmare.
Catherine, you are late. I'm kidding. Gotta give you a hard time about it. Gotta give you a hard time about it. So what in the world is all this noise coming through there? There we go. Better than expected. You missed the QT Marshall loss. Then they had the Layla Gray. Layla Gray went over. I forget what her name was, but she's been around ROH a few times. Like I said, they must have had some. They must have had some talent hanging around. And then we're getting the Outrunners versus these guys. And I didn't even catch who they were fighting. So, the Outrunners are probably at their ceiling now because they're a flash in the pan type thing. I love them, but not everybody. What's up there, Reese? What's up, fella? Wow, there you go. That's a wrestling collectible. But I think the Outrunners are pretty much at their ceiling. They're entertaining as crap. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally entertained. Do I see them being anything bigger than Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions? No. No, I don't see them getting past that. I don't see them getting past that at all. So, Total Recall, looks like we're getting to the end of this one. And they pick up the 3 count here fairly quickly with Total Recall and 5 laps around the ring. Yeah, I appreciate Reese being in here. That was cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody knows you don't stomp on the shades of the Outrunner. That's almost like spitting in the wind or stepping on Superman's cape. Add it to the list, Rick Bonnie. The Outrunners running hot.
Looks like one of them got some new ink here. That's pretty much what I was saying as well.
If I'm the Sons of Texas, I'm watching out.
And this is only going to really be on about 30 to 40 more minutes anyway. This stuff, like last week, it was over with at 10 minutes after 8. The show went like an hour and like 10 minutes long. And this one had less announced matches on it than last week's did. Here we're getting the Athena update.
Minions. Now, I know you weren't about to celebrate my show, the 100th episode of Ring of Honor on Honor Club, without me, the most important part.
Not only were they about to do it, they're doing it.
American Joshi, the inspiration to every division, the ROH gatekeeper, but most importantly, the forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. Now, I know I've been away on business, the Athena World Tour. I know it was amazing, it was beautiful.
Yeah, Athena just gave me the highlights of her Japan tour.
Very soon, I will.
I wouldn't disagree with you on that, Reese.
All 100 episodes for Athena as champ.
There we go. That looks a lot clearer. And here comes the Beast Mortos. See, we've already plowed through. Pause. We've already plowed through the matches that I even have listed here. So, I got a feeling this is going to be a stupid short episode. I really do. I don't think it's going to go past an hour, hour and 10 minutes. But the big piece here, Reese, is you are missing the first live show for TNA in a long time. They are actually cutting it live here in about, 30 more minutes? Or did they come on at 7 the same time? So, yeah, and I mean, they're very entertaining, but I think they're I think the heat will probably drop off of them in AEW fairly quickly. Because now you've got, I mean, face it, you got Omega and Osprey doing a tag match down in Australia now. I don't think the Outrunners can compete for the entertainment value of that match alone. I think they'd have a lot to work on, but I mean, they could definitely be in the tag mix. I just don't see them being AEW World Title Champions. I see them being ROH. Well, that's right. We got Gates coming up here in just a minute too. So. Here. Here's what I should probably do.
Yes, indeed. Keeping up with Mortos. And Mortos down. And both men. I like it. I've seen Beast Mortos dominate so many people. Lloyd Crew came in here and wrestled with Beast, and the Beast didn't stand with him. I like both ends of it. I'll tell you what, it's impressive because you think about the body of work Beast Mortos has put together. Bruno was taking advantage of the size advantage. Mortos, I think the switch really flipped for me at least. Back in the Continental Classic, winners coming, him against Kazuchika Okada.
There we go.
Briscoe, oh goodness. In danger right now. Yeah, but you almost seeing highlight real tight stuff from Beast Mortos, but to see him.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be the hard part to get over, Reese. I mean when does the entertainment value switch with the fans? I mean, at what point in time is the value diminished? And I don't know. I just really feel like they missed their window on that one. I really do. I feel like in AEW, on the AEW side, they missed their window. On the Ring of Honor, yeah, that guy looks like Brody King lost about 500 pounds. That's what it looks like. So, let's see what we got. Oh, Samoan drop. He does the best looking Samoan drop. I mean, if Beast Mortos was worth anything, it's just for that Samoan drop. That's good enough. That is good enough for me. And we hit 50 viewers on this show. That is wild. That is wild. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I swear you could about fit this whole show in a clip. That's scary. Not enough for 3, though. I don't think he's going over Beast like that. Let's see right here. What were we talking about here?
That's a scary dude, man. I seen him with his mask off one time, and I wanted him to put it on. And shot to the midsection. Back elbow. And it's Mortos caught. Moving over Mortos, the agility from him. The balance. That's yeah. Shoulder tackle reestablishes the advantage for Beast Mortos. Looking for that spike. Will he get it?
There.
Goodness.
Good catch.
Cover here. 2.
Yep, Beast Mortos putting it away with.
Winner of this match, the Beast Mortos. I'll tell you what, Rick Bonnie. Lord Crew came in there and gave it everything he had. Certainly, the Beast Mortos just a little too much. Would it shock you if I told you Beast Mortos only has 1 loss on Honor Club, and it was to the world champion. This man has one of the best records in Ring of Honor, and that continued and was extended here tonight.
All right, Beast Mortos picking up that win. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Gates of Agony are next. Let's see here.
Dynamite, we send our thoughts and well regards to the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels here tonight. A retro match, a tag team classic, which pairs Daniels and Matt Sydal against Shima and Shingo Takagi.
Oh, I forgot all about this. They do the classic match in there. Christopher Daniels, Matt Sydal versus Sema and Shingo. This ought to be kind of cool. This is some old school shit right here, so we're going to have some fun with this match. See here. Ooh. There we go. There we go.
Are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
Whoa.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 172
What
pounds.
just happened to the camera? There we go. Let's back that up a little bit. There we go.
His partner from the City of Angels, weighing 215 pounds, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
I tell you right now, Christopher Daniels is just going to be. Christopher Daniels is going to be a missed individual. Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships on the line here. That old school Ring of Honor title. Oh, yeah. I know, Carlos. Seriously. I know. Oh, I know. I'm very well aware. Oh, wow. Look at them old school graphics, too. That's crazy. There we go. That's a
It's
little
main
better.
event time here in Hartford as the Code of Honor is followed by the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, and Matt Sydal, your ROH World Tag Team Champions, as they are set to make their first
Code of Honor adhered to.
against the Dragon Gate duo of the returning Sema and Shingo.
Christopher Daniels looks
All
like
right.
enjoying
Christopher
Cena's
Daniels looking good.
entrance hero
Matt
going in.
Sydal.
Went to shake
Sindal.
hands, Cena instead rubbing the head.
Yeah, I mean, you do. I mean,
Trying to get into the head of Christopher Daniels.
I'll tell you what, Deb, if you want to show that you should hit, and I will agree with this, no, New Japan doesn't count as an indie. Not at all. But I'll give you an independence you should really hit if you've got time, and you got plenty of time to plan for it. If you get around about the end of November, they got a show called WrestleCade down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Highly recommend that. Best convention I've been to. First convention for wrestling, but overall one of the best conventions I've been to. They had a lot of wrestling action every single night. That was when we had the TNA pay-per-view from November of last year. That was actually held at WrestleCade during WrestleCade.
Taken under the wing somewhat of Sema and Shingo, brought into the faction of
So that was that. You know, that was totally that. And then we had some great independent stuff. Then they had some AML stuff there. It was all good. Yeah, if you're going to hit an indie, that would be one that I would hit because they get a lot of action in that one. It's a 3-day, and I think, like, the tickets aren't really that expensive. Like, for all 3 days, I think it's like $100 for the actual fan side of it. Now, if you wanted to do a booth or something like that, like we did, I wound up spending about $500 just on the tables that we had. But other than that, I think just a regular guest ticket's like $99.
And a guy like Christopher Daniels by your side is going to keep you focused on the task at hand, especially when the task at hand is defending the world.
Yeah, no, this is in November. This will be clean into November. So, yeah, I mean, after the summer, all that, I get that. But this is like the end of November. It's like right before December. Yeah, something like that. See, Catherine knows. Catherine knows what it is. But see, I had all the vendor stuff going on for that show. So, you know, it's like that.
He is bouncing Christopher Daniels around like a ping pong ball. Off the ropes, he goes one more time. Daniels with the leapfrog. Shingo off the rope. Another shoulder tackle. And Shingo shows the guns.
A very powerful individual. And of course, the Dragon Gate wrestlers are mainly known for their tag team strategy, their double teams, triple teams, and six-man tag team matches. And Shingo and Sema, no doubt looking to
Looking
put their
good,
control
too.
skills to use in this particular bout in order to wear the ROH World Tag Team title.
Again with the head of steam this time off the ropes.
There you go.
Finally able
Christopher
to take the
Daniels
big
getting
man
a
off of his
good
feet.
run in on this one
Control the
here.
arm and brings him back into his corner where he tags in Matt Sydal. And the Blood Generation member fires away with a boot to the midsection of his partner.
It doesn't give him a boot to the head,
Around
though.
that arm is Matt Sydal. Working his way around that arm, able to take him off his feet with the arm
So,
drag.
yeah.
Turning the
I
arm
mean, we're
of
almost at 55 viewers. This is crazy.
both Sema and Shingo.
Yeah, but that thing right there was really good, Dev. I'm gonna say I'm not usually impressed or anything with stuff because I have a level of expectation that's just pretty damn high when it comes to stuff like that. But I was genuinely impressed. I was genuinely impressed with all of the show.
Better than our best.
I was genuinely impressed with everything. I was impressed with all of the action. It was good wrestling action. Not to mention, there was like probably 160 indie wrestlers there. There was some AEW talent. There was some no WWE talent. But there was some AEW talent there. There was some TNA talent. There was a lot of stuff there.
Since that milestone in the series Triple Shot Weekend back at the end of March and early April.
There you go.
Lock on Sema, standing switch.
Sindel. I can't ever get his name right. Matt, I got his first name though, because he got mine.
Toss him down to the canvas.
So that's that.
Hold of the arm of Sema, who quickly pops back to his feet. Takes Sydal off of his feet.
Yeah, TNA was extra because it was their pay-per-view, and I think it was like, what, 40 for a general admission ticket for that? It wasn't that bad. I went ahead and bought a ticket just to support TNA on it because, you know, I kind of thought it was cool that they were willing to do a pay-per-view in such a small venue because it wasn't like 800 people there for the whole thing.
Back into the ring.
Yeah, it's 28th through 30th this year, the way it lines up.
Gotta wonder how much this is going to play into the strategy now of Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal. If he has to go
But yeah, I mean, as far as conventions to go to, that one by far and away is one of the best ones I've seen. It's one of the best, and I actually spent money to attend it, so it was really good.
quickly pops back up and hits the flames with one of
Yeah, there you go, $30 for general because I wasn't trying to get up in the front row or nothing like that.
One step ahead, Christopher Daniels very proud of himself. But Sema's right
Well,
back.
I tell you, Carlos, that's entirely up to your personality.
too proud of himself as he ran into
The answer to your question is it has to do with your personality. If your personality's okay, not always, because you can chop up game with the wrestlers. Now, I mean, if you are like, I mean, I did fine. I was interacting with Tony Storm. I did pay for Mina Shirakawa because I wanted that. I wanted that picture. So I did pay for Mina Shirakawa
Dropping away on the
because there's a long story behind that, and it's funny as hell. If I ever got time to tell it, I'll tell it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's attitude over everything because a lot of them you have to pay. You have to pay for merchandise and things of that nature, and it really just depends. You know, it just really just depends. I had a pretty sharp, good attitude about things. I wound up chopping up game with a lot of wrestlers. I think one of the bigger ones that I chopped up with was
utilize some speed in addition to his
going through the list. There were just so many of them. Got to talk to Jordan Grace for a few minutes. Got to meet her. Talked to Enzo Amore. Got to hang out with him for a minute.
Shingo is in the midst of
Oh, what is his name? The modern day Maharaja, that dude, Raj Desni. Got to hang out with him for a little bit. I've got an interview. If I ever get back around to figuring this thing out, I got to reach out to him because he wants to do an interview with me. Sabu was cool as hell, by the way. Sabu is like massive chill. Yeah, but I mean, I paid money for Mina Shirakawa's because I just kind of, it was crazy. The fan base there was clearly unaware that Stardom even exists. Wow, we're at 61. Thank you. The fan base there clearly had no idea what Stardom was. So her line was a little bit janky for a while, and I'm like, well, if ain't nobody going to go over there, I'm going to go over there. And the first word she said was thank you, and I really appreciate that because I think she understood that she was in foreign territory, like a territory where people were not familiar with who she was. So she said thank you, and I gladly paid, and I started, like, hey guys, this is Mina Shirakawa. She's getting ready to fight for the AEW World Title, against Mariah May. Why? What? Y'all not ready? And the next thing you know, I was kind of vocal about it because it was stupid to me. But then that's how I got the chop up game with Toni Storm, and she was hilarious. She was absolutely hilarious. No kidding. The Boogeyman, got to hang out with him for a few minutes, and Toni Storm is legit. Like, the Boogeyman broke her. It was hilarious. Yeah. It was just, I had so many wrestling interactions I paid for one. So that's the answer, Carlos. It just really depends on your attitude about things. If you don't fan them to death, I think they talk to you fairly easily. There were some that I just didn't bother with. I think the Wayne family, I didn't bother with them because they were over there looking like, the Gestapo or some shit like that. They had an attitude look on their face like they didn't even want to be there. And that's cool. I get it. Not a whole lot of people get Winston-Salem. Sometimes I was born and raised there. So not a whole lot of people get Winston-Salem. It's kind of like an acquired taste sometimes. So, but that I can definitely tell by their attitude that they were just like, okay, I'm here to sign autographs and that's it. Have a good day. So I just let that go. And some of them, and I chopped up game with Zilla Fatu for quite a while. And I'm telling you right now, if I don't get that interview, sir, I'm just kidding. I know the man's busy. But yeah, at some point in time, I'm gonna catch an interview with Zilla Fatu. It's just everybody was just so chill. So yeah, I could have gotten Toni Storm to shoot a video for me too, and I was like, no, I don't want to copy the way that I don't want to copy the opening that Covalent has. Even though I do like it, it's really nice when you got a bunch of wrestlers saying watch this show. That works, and I'm getting a couple of those myself. I'm gonna blend them into the new opening, closing video for everything. But yeah, it was. I'm gonna tell you now, from a fan perspective, I don't think you'd be disappointed. I'll put it to you that way, Carlos. If you could think if they had it, except WWE, there wouldn't. Catherine, correct me if I'm wrong. Were there any WWE performers besides ass by whatever, not elegant? Yeah. So, other than that, I didn't see one WWE athlete there at all except for Ash. James Storm was cool as hell. I chopped up game with him for a little while, and I'm going to keep that to myself because, I talked to him about doing interviews, and he's like, I don't even do interviews with TNA anymore. So and that was kind of a sad thing to hear about how the way podcasters treat shit and all that. He was telling me, like I told y'all before, he was just basically telling me, I shot an interview with this dude, and the dude was just like freaking idiot, and he wound up having to get a lawyer to handle the interview. So I'm just like, yeah, we ain't doing nothing like that. It ain't all that. So. But yeah, as far as the fandom stuff goes, of course, now there again, I'm sitting here making assumptions too, Carlos. So let's put this in perspective and put it into context. I had a vendor pass, so that could have been why on a lot of stuff. But
Gonna get some momentum off the ropes. Leapfrogs his partner right across the chest.
Now he's gonna hold Seidel in position. Cena all the way to top.
Yeah, that's the interview he was talking about there, Reese. He was talking about that, said he had to go get a lawyer for it. And I'm just like, damn. But yeah, I mean, when I say all this, you got to take it with a grain of salt too, because I had $500 tied up in just vendor tables. Well, not 500 total, 450. But if we're rounding up, I had 500 tied up into just vendor tables. So yeah, I mean, that could be the pivot or the game changer, so to speak. So, I mean, I was behind the tables with a lot of them, hanging out, just shooting a breeze, picking up information, learning things firsthand, figuring out what's what, who likes who and who don't like who, you know, things like that. I mean, but it was, like I said, I had a vendor pass, so it's good possibility that might have had something to do with it. But, you know, overall, I had a great time. I can't stop talking about, you know, I can't stop talking about how good the place was. The show was phenomenal. I mean, the show was absolutely phenomenal.
So double damage done to Matt Sydal there. His head into the turnbuckle and his back jarred with that blow from the feet of Cima. He goes right to the knee now. The already weakened knee.
That's right. We're going to that weak knee right there. Give me 1 second here. Let me adjust this camera one more time. I'll be right back.
To Japan.
There we go.
On the leg of Matt Sydal. They realize that is the weakness in the champion's armor.
Yeah.
Matt Sydal hoping to ground him with a submission.
Yeah, and I want to tell you something else too. You get to see all kinds of stuff, and Reese, you'll get a kick out of this.
A lot of steam on that shot. Only one leg to stand on. Now Cima mocking him again.
Velvet Sky and Mickey James, all right? Yeah. I think everybody's got a weak spot for Trish Stratus, so that's Trish Stratus. I think everybody alive's got a weak spot for her.
Disgusted look on his face.
But he is in control.
Yeah, Kazarian, I just saw that right before I came online, before I came on the stream right there. Pause. I got to work on my speech today. I just hadn't been thinking it out. I apologize. But anyway, yeah, I saw where he re-signed, probably for the 1-year deal, I'm guessing. Maybe he's doing the 1-year extension like everybody else is. So, I like Frankie Kazarian. I think, yeah, I mean, it would probably be more beneficial to, at some point in time, make him into one of the producers and, you know, coaches and things of that nature.
Off the ropes goes Sydal.
Well, I tell you what, that would be hilarious, see, because, you know, yeah, Frankie is one of a kind, no lie on that. Let's see what we got going on in the 4x6 match here. They need to re-digitally enhance these things. Bring them up to a little bit more of a modern pixel look and all that good stuff. So, rest back here a little bit so we can actually see the match without craning. But yeah, I mean,
Shingo still hanging on.
And a cutter to close out with.
Cover by Shingo. But Daniels breaks it up.
Saving the tag team titles right there. Great
He saved those tag titles.
and Cima.
Goodness gracious.
Not enough to put away Matt Sydal if it's Christopher Daniels. He's not going to stand for it.
Sinclair giving him an earful as well in the corner. Shingo just standing on the already injured leg of Matt Sydal.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad conversation to have, too. I guess we get her started talking about history. I guess we're good on that. That's a good little inside tip if I ever run into it. We just hit 70 viewers. Ain't that something? Shit, we'll take it. We'll take it. DDT out of literally not anywhere. Flying drop kick there, or high-end drop kick there. Daniels with a hot tag.
But he got caught instead, and now Christopher Daniels makes the tag and is firing away on both members of Blood Generation. STO to DDT.
Oh!
He forced his own
I tell you what, Christopher Daniels, one of them wrestlers, you really gonna miss him when he's gone. When he's gone for good, you really gonna miss him.
Only two. Shingo able to kick out.
Christopher Daniels has been outside for an extended period of time. He has a lot of energy.
And the fact that we just saw Shendo,
Pushes him out to the floor.
I'm gonna butcher his name, is what it is. The fact that we just saw him on New Japan here recently, that's a blast from everybody's past at this point.
Seidel with one leg, looking like he wants to fly. He gets caught by Sema.
Boom.
Himself in with the senton across the chest side out.
Suicide dive hits its mark. Everybody's basically out right now.
Able to get back to his feet, climbing the top rope.
Moonsault. That's what I miss about the old Ring of Honor right there. The fans are just rabid on this thing. Turn that down just a hair. We're not trying to get copyright stricken for something, although it ain't gonna happen. It's Ring of Honor, but you get the idea.
He's the first one to his feet somehow.
Yeah, Reese, stop being a horny devil, man. Stop it. And you too, Catherine. Stop being a horny devil over Ospreay and Omega.
Sema rolls him up.
Stop it.
Only able to
Stop
get
it.
two. Sema back to his feet. Seidel off the ropes. Ducks behind.
Whoa, whatever that was.
Chest down to the canvas. Hooks the leg.
Not enough for 3.
Shingo now up to his feet and goes right after Matt Seidel.
Ooh,
Wicked
what a
knife
chop.
edge chop to the chest. Reversal by Seidel and Shingo hits the buckle. Feet up, connects. Scissors attempted, but Shingo hangs on. He's got him tied up in a corner.
I think MJF wishes he was in anything else but a program right now with Jeff Jarrett. I'm about 99.99999. You run them nines for a while. % sure that if MJF had his druthers,
To execute that head scissors.
I don't think he'd rather do this. I don't think so. I don't think it's in his wheelhouse. I don't think he's pretty. I mean, you can tell he's trying to put some effort into it, but you know,
Pulls him out of the corner. Gut wrench suplex. Spinning all the way around and driving him into the canvas. Cover. Daniels makes the
Christopher Daniels making the save.
From Sema and break it up. All 4 men in the ring now. Daniels hits the rope. Drop toe hold by
Uh-oh.
Hangs on the legs, has him grapevine. It's
snapping back. Oh, damage done to the legs of Christopher Daniels down by Sema.
Sema just has Daniels tied up in a knot. Boot to the midsection on Matt Seidel. He still has Christopher Daniels tied up.
Nice.
Position.
Suplex and a roll into a clover leaf. That is something else right there. That's looking good. That's looking good right there.
Going up top. Possibly. I was thinking about it.
Like I said, I will not be here tomorrow night for SmackDown. I'll probably be doing an interview. I'm hoping that we got everything together now and I can be doing an interview. So I probably will not be there for SmackDown tomorrow night. Besides, I'm not doing that right now. I'm just trying to stick to AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Progress, and Rev Pro. So we're going to start our Progress watch-alongs in February. And same thing with the Rev Pro. Nice finish right there.
Cover by Daniels.
Not enough for 3, though.
All 4 men in the ring one more time and now
So that's the goal. So we won't be doing the watch-along for SmackDown tomorrow night. We will be doing the watch-along for Collision and Saturday night's main event. It's going to be a double watch-along. It's going to be great. We're going to love it. We're going to have a great time. Life will be good.
Professional wrestling.
sunset flip out of the corner.
And, you know, like I said, life will be good.
Sema, and now it's his turn.
So we'll be doing Saturday night's main event and Collision simultaneously. I don't know exactly how I'm going to put that together just yet. So I'll think about that probably tomorrow when I'm working on the flyers and everything else. Now that the internet's working again. Even though we do have another quasi winter storm trying to make its way through here. Not 100% sure, but you know, it is what it is.
Going for the springboard, but gets caught. Driver.
Death Valley Driver on behalf of Christopher Daniels. Oh, that's right. We still have Lady Frost and Taya Valkyrie kicking off here, too. So we got a couple of more matches. I thought now, a minute ago they said it was going to be Gates of Agony coming up next. Now they're saying it's going to be that. So yeah, I mean, you know. So I'm guessing they're going to close with Gates of Agony. Spinning Spike DDT. Shingo with I'm getting ready to decapitate this sumbitch. That's what that move was all about.
Matt Sydal clutching his neck. Shingo able to make it to his feet somehow. The first one up is Shingo. And he goes to the ropes. Sydal set to the floor by Shingo with the Northern Lariat. Charges into the corner.
Shingo looks like he's about ready to finish this thing completely out.
Daniels trying to win the ROH Tag Team titles.
Doomsday, kinda.
He had him up on the shoulders. Daniels go right back to his feet. Has him on his shoulders. And drives him into the canvas. Seema's blocking Sydal. New champions now.
Sydal still gets through there and breaks up the pinfall attempt here.
Escape the clutches of Seema and break up the pin attempt.
This has not been a bad match here. I'm loving this.
For Daniels. But he works his way off the shoulders. Standing switch. Again, jockeying for position.
Uh-oh.
Got his own partner. Bad timing there from Seema. Set to the floor. Daniels inside out now looking to double team Shingo. Uranagi from Daniels. Sydal up top. Best moonsault ever.
Best moonsault ever.
Sydal cover.
And that closes this match out.
Sydal and the fallen angel Christopher Daniels successfully defend the
Well, let's say a prayer for Ibu as he is under constant attack right now, and you know, our hearts go out to Ibu. I hope he gets through this thing okay. I hope he gets through his roasting okay. Hope he still got his contacts when it's all said and done. Hope everything's good. Don't wish Ibu any bad juju or whatever it is. I don't know. Mojo, I think's the word we're looking for. Mojo. Don't wish Ibu any bad mojo. Don't wish Sean Ross Treesap any bad mojo. Hope he's doing well. Hope everything's going right, you know. Just, hey, it is what it is, you know. Don't wish anybody any bad mojo.
Red Velvet, I see you holding that. But I think it's time.
Some shit you just can't even say with a straight face. Anyway,
So what do you say? Next week, you and me for your women's TV title. Spoiler alert, I'm taking that title from you.
Layla Gray and Red for the TV title next week. That's already sounding like it's going to be good. We got 82 viewers right now. Thank you. Good Lord, this is going crazy.
This match is set for one.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wrestling out of Imperial Iceland, Lady Frost.
Lady Frost making her way to the ring. She's got a title down in Australia right now. I just noticed that.
We've talked about Athena competing in nearly half of the episodes here on Honor Club, but Caprice, one of the stalwarts, one of the treats to see compete and grow into the
Damn, she's getting some new ink here too. You see that coming. And here comes Reese's hot dream here right now. The Vendetta. Taya Valkyrie and yeah.
Is representing the
There you go.
Taya Valkyrie.
And of course Deonna Purrazzo with her right now. Reese, hurry up, turn it on, man. Turn it on, man. You're gonna want to see this. You're gonna want to see this match, Reese.
But like QT Marshall has held championships across the world, whether that be the U.S., Mexico, Canada. Championships that have evaded her are right.
And I'll just be honest with you, I think Taya Valkyrie fits just fine on Ring of Honor.
For the Ring of Honor
So you got all kinds of stuff you can work with here. I'm just waiting to see exactly how they put it all together, but yeah.
Hey, we got a match that's going to establish the standings here in ROH.
You know, you think about Lady Frost, you can almost say the same things about Lady
Looks like Sonny Kisses said. Man, I can't with y'all tonight. I can't. I just can't.
The wear and look of the
Oh my God.
She's been known as Barbie Gangster at one point, which I think is a little bit more fitting with this band.
Sty Valkyrie, Lady Frost. There's the bell. Let's see what we got here. Been a minute since I seen Lady Frost.
Oh, and the strength of Taya Valkyrie. Of course, fans, AEW Rise to the Top, available for both Apple and Android. We know tons of folks are getting in on the fun. We've talked about it every week. But you can download it if you haven't.
A little bit of a flick of the hair here. You can tell these ladies right here are ready to get it on, so to speak.
On your iPhone. Yes, it's fast too. Oh, look at this. Valkyrie, speaking of fast, look at that. The swing over into the mount.
Pause.
Delivering the shots to the skull.
Solid elbow shots though. Lady Frost catching it from both sides. Pause. No pause. Yeah, why not? ROH plus Impact also? You know what this means, Reese? This means you can have Deonna Purrazzo on one screen
Off the ropes here, swing and a miss. And you're absolutely right.
and Ash by Elegance on the other one. You know you're ready for it. You know it's double your pleasure, double your fun, double trouble. You know you're in for it, man. You know you're in for it.
Lady Frost, one of the most unique women on the roster. And ice.
Ty Valkyrie outside taking a pill, obviously. Oh. And there's a slap heard round the building. Whoopsie.
Goodness. Valkyrie was already dangerous enough, but now to have Deonna there.
Wow. That was innovative.
Another confidence level.
Oh, come on. You know you want to talk to Ash. You know that.
As is Valkyrie. And just the sum.
You know, I wondered about that, Catherine. If they actually do get Nick Nemeth in there, do they bring him in as... yeah, something I was wondering if they call him Dolph Ziggler. You know one of the announcers still going to call him Dolph Ziggler because they can.
That status.
Probably be Michael Chode.
Purrazzo getting licks in as our referee steps
Purrazzo dropping them boots on her.
those heels too.
And in other related news, Reese forgot all about TNA wrestling there for about 30 seconds. Totally forgot about it.
Debut. Wait a minute. Cover.
So,
Here, one.
count of one.
Native Canada, the Bell Center in Montreal, defeated Rachel Ellering back in December 2020. Again, both these women have become part of the fabric here. It feels like both have been here since the start. You know, it's so unpredictable how.
Basement clothesline. That's not enough to put her away.
Becoming a staple is not an easy task with the body. There's only a room for so many people on the roster. I would agree 100% with that. And this is Lady Frost.
Lady Frost desperately trying to fight back. Ty Valkyrie got a solid hold on this match.
Separation created. She was on the very first episode, taking on William Knight. Younger Honor Club. Into the spine. Lady Frost.
That's okay, yeah. For just a brief minute, admit it. You were watching Deonna Purrazzo drop them boots and you're like, TNA what? TNA home? Oh, that's right. I got it playing on the other television. Tell the truth. Oh, tell the truth. So, yeah, I mean, come on, man.
What is Purrazzo saying on the you heard it. You said it the first time, Rick Bobby. You heard it loud and clear. You can't say that. You said it. I heard you say it. Oh, what? Oh, now the chin lock with that S-grip. Yeah, getting big-time leverage. Taking her time with it, trying to set position.
All right, so we got a rest move going on right now with a chin lock.
Shoulders there. Frost able to get inside.
Oh, big knees to the gut.
Frost with those high knees. Palm thrust. Thrust by Valkyrie. Separation created. Charging in. Ducks the clothesline. Lady Frost now. Swing and a miss by Valkyrie. Lady Frost.
Wow.
The momentum will always go in Frost's favor. He has Valkyrie dumping into the corner. Whoa.
Meanwhile, Reese was like, don't you dare.
That
Yeah, I don't know if he can handle Ash and Deanna on two screens at the same time. You know we picking on you, Reese. You know we picking on you.
Delivers that big cannonball snowball into the corner. And it's Lady Frost.
All right, Lady Frost making her way to the high rent district here. I don't even know what that was, but it looked interesting. Not enough for 3, though. Deanna looks like she's getting ready to get herself kicked out of the match, and Reese will be upset.
Between Purrazzo and Frost, they've competed for Mexican championships against one another.
We don't want Deanna to get thrown out of the match here.
Mental game here too with Frost, who's trying to win this bout. Oh, but
Matt Cardona just showed up in TNA.
You know, that round was, like I said, champions together.
Oh, wow.
Valkyrie, everything she knows about
That
what
is
to
interesting.
What to plan ahead for, and what to avoid. Oh, my goodness.
That is one way he could be WWE adjacent without them actually hiring him, though, so that would work. I mean, he could run in TNA and probably run up to NXT for a few shows, so, I mean, he could definitely be WWE adjacent with all that, and it wouldn't actually, ooh, what the, oh, that looked vicious.
leg hold, 2, that's it.
That actually gave me a headache looking at it. I had no idea, but that gave me a headache looking at it for real. Holy crap.
What a great bout we just saw. We've heard from the women's world champion. We've heard from challengers
Shoot.
staking claim to a shot at the women's world television champion. For my money, Taya Valkyrie with a decisive win here tonight. She should be looking toward the top of the ranks. And there's,
Look at this, watch this. Wow.
Purrazzo and Frost, no strangers to one another. But Purrazzo really, other than that one moment, kept to herself. Valkyrie with the victory.
There we go.
Did not get involved physically. So little distraction here and there.
Valkyrie and Purrazzo.
Caught up with Jack.
The Vendetta.
So pumped up right now. I'm jacked, man. It's gonna be sweet. My homies are over here, my boys. I'm gonna start this new group. It's gonna be awesome. Come with me. Check this out. Check this out. What's up, boys? Yeah, Grant. What's up, dude? Grant, what's up, bro? Cole, come on. All right, listen. You guys are looking jacked, man. Shredded to the gills. Look at his chest. Huge. Listen, I'm starting a new group. It's gonna be sweet. A fraternity group. It's like a the fraternity. It's gonna be
Okay,
a
we could do pretty well without the talking segment, but I get it.
I'm hearing what you're saying. We are looking pretty jacked. No, put it down. But we already.
They're the only Vendetta that Reese needs.
So I don't know what you're ready for.
Oh, let's see if I got a button for that.
Listen, the parties are just parties, all right? That's very important.
I might have a button for that. Who knows?
I've been kind of lost in the shuffle here, and I think what you guys are missing is some discipline and a little bit of focus. And I think I can be the guy to help get you guys there. But it's gonna be awesome, dude. I'm telling you. Chicks, parties, monies, titles, everything.
There's this guy named Reese.
I'm telling you. The fraternity.
Wait a minute, that didn't take off very well. There we go.
All right, just 1 second. Just 1 second.
There's a guy named Reese.
We'll get back to you.
He likes the Vendetta. And they're the only Vendetta that he needs. Just like that. Yeah, I don't use the soundboard too often on this show. I can tell you that right now. And I don't use it that much for AEW and Ring of Honor.
What's up, dude?
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
So we hear your offer and we'll think about it.
Man, think about it. That's cool, man.
Yep. So maybe we'll see you around, see you next week or something.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, guys, chicks, parties, titles, money.
We got it,
You
bro.
guys want me to stick around and take my shirt off with you guys?
No.
We'll hang out. There's chicks coming, right?
There is for us, so. Yeah. The Uber's like 5 minutes
Hey,
away.
all right, yeah.
Not yet.
You guys are leaving?
Maybe one.
I'll go to the bar with you?
No, I see you, man.
All right, next week. Yeah. Come on. All right, listen, next week it's going to be awesome.
So,
So sick, yeah.
yes. All Reese has to do is say, Ash by Elegance. And boop, she appears. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here come the Gates of Agony, Toleona and Bishop Khan making their way to the ring right now. Bishop Khan, Toleona.
137 pounds. Bishop
And Bishop Khan has a couple of titles as too, so actually I know he's got one singles title. I don't even know who they're fighting here.
do not need
I got a feeling this is going to be a quickie. And of course, that's what she said. I'm kidding.
Jay Lucas and Teriyaki.
Jay Lucas and Teriyaki returning to ROH. Definitely seen them here before. I tell you what, though.
Yeah, don't insult hell like that. I mean, that's part of it there, but I don't think TNA is going to pull rank on Fraxium. Be interesting if they could, but I just don't see it happening. That's just me. All right, here we go with the attempted chop. Oh my goodness.
Outside interference. That was more than 2-on-2. You're right. You're right. We will see Shane Taylor tonight.
It was at this moment he knew that he fucked up.
Speaking of marquee matchups, fans, we know Mariah May versus Tony Storm, AEW Grand Slam Australia, Brisbane, Australia. Watch this.
Whoa! Literally launches him like a yard dart all the way over to his corner. That way he can tag in his tag team partner and they can just have fun trying to tee off on him.
Last time we saw Teriyaki, he brought beef. And, right? It's a great combo. Yeah. But this time, Khan, no such pun available. And it's a nice drop down. Look at the speed. Yeah. Khan is a giant man. I'd like to point that out to the viewers who may not understand.
Damn.
But Khan is the
That was a clothesline from hell.
used to. Oh. And tag made. Toa and that defeat. You know, to the gates of agony, one of the admirable things, one of the admirable
Goodness gracious, double chops.
is they don't see it as 5-0.
Toliona and Bishop Khan clearly in control of this match right now. They're just waiting on this poor unfortunate dude to stand up. He's trying to get there. I'd let him get a little bit closer than just take it away from him again.
How big of impressive is Shane Taylor's promotion now to be able to pull that off? Swing and a miss. Teriyaki now rolling through.
All right, and the hot tag.
Uh-oh.
What is he thinking he's getting ready to do besides get hurt?
Open.
Just like that.
And Slim shut the gate of agony too. That's it.
And that was an easy 3 right there. I think this is getting close to the end of the show here. I'm not 100% sure. But just in case it is, this has been your Ring of Honor watch-along here on Graps TV and The Sicko Show. I've been your host, the Matty Man. Let's see what we've got going on here. See if we got another match kicking. If we don't have another match kicking, then we'll go ahead and close the show down. I didn't think it was going to be a long one. Damn sure didn't think it was going to be this packed. Thank you. You guys are absolutely awesome. You're the reason I do this. You're the stars of the show. Anybody gets in the chat, I respond. Try to anyway. If Nikki Bella is in talks for a comeback, then that just pushed back whether or not I'm going to do WWE Live watch-alongs at least 2 months. I'm not even playing about that. So let's see what we got here. I just want to make sure that we got everything covered here. They're doing a Grand Slam commercial, which we still don't know when the show's actually going to show up, but I'm sure we'll get guidance as it gets closer to February 15th. And we're going to have Lee Johnson versus the World TV Champion Commander next week. And we got Layla Gray versus Red Velvet for the Women's Ring of Honor World Television Championship.
Hi, guys.
Oh, God, we've got Jericho.
The 100th episode of Ring of Honor. Available now at WatchROH.com. Think about this. 100 episodes of Ring of Honor.
Oh, my God.
100 great moments from Chris Jericho. Your Ring of Honor World Champion. And when I think of all of my favorite Ring of Honor moments, I mean, there's that one. Oh, my God. This one. So many moments. Who can even decide? You guys should form your own playlist. The top 10 moments of Chris Jericho in Ring of Honor. What's it
Yeah.
gonna be? I want to know. Think of all the
I decided I am going to form a top 10 list of the best moments of Jericho.
in Ring of Honor.
And it's just going to be a list of closing credits,
Jericho.
like this one.
Samoa Joe. 2, The Learning Jr.
Goodness.
2, Bryan Danielson. 2, The King of New York. 2, Mark Briscoe. 2, The Nueve. 2, my personal favorite, Jay Briscoe. And so many more. So congratulations, Ring of Honor, on your 100th episode. El Ciento from El Nueve. That's me. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations on 100.
Oh, we do have another match coming up. All right, that's why I didn't want to shut it down, because I didn't know what we were going to get here.
This match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the accompanied by ROH Pure Wrestling Champion.
All right, here comes Shane Taylor on his way down.
Wrestling out of the east side of Cleveland, Ohio. He is representing Shane Taylor Promotions. Shane!
It is Shane Taylor himself. Hell yeah.
This past Saturday at Maximum Carnage Collision, Shane Taylor single-handedly taking out the Undisputed Kingdom.
All right, let's see what we get here.
Taylor standing tall, clear.
That's right. Here comes Shibata Bread himself. Shibata Bread making his way down the ring. I'll be honest with you, Catherine. Chris Jericho made my list years ago. The shit list, he's been on that one for a long time.
Very similar in style to Shane Taylor, but
I'd like to see Rosemary get over a little bit too, and I wish I could remember that woman's name. Catherine, do you remember the woman that wrestled Masa Slamovich, not in the TNA thing, but in the indie show on Sunday? Do you remember that? Maybe it was... No, maybe it was Saturday night. Maybe it was Saturday night that I'm thinking about.
Said you were a Japanese legend. All I see is a little Japanese dick.
Spotted not scared at all or intimidated. Out of the way. Wow. 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 High up on the breastplate.
Now we're getting into a chop fest here.
Shane Taylor's chops. Shibata eating those. And Taylor absorbing Shibata's down, but it's Taylor now. Oh, that forearm.
Let him absorb that forearm for a minute.
Again, Taylor's stunned. Into the corner, unloading. That's the difference between striking and striking with precision right there. Whoa!
Damn.
Wow! That uppercut. We don't normally see an uppercut out of Shane Taylor, but it was just what the doctor ordered on Shibata. Tell you what, with people like
Running clothesline, and Shibata's down on the floor. Not in a great spot to be in there, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
And we normally see Taylor with either that right cross, the straight right, or the jab. That uppercut, pulling it out at just the
Oh,
right
yeah.
time. We rarely see it. Shane Taylor's hands are registered in Ohio.
There we go.
Shane Taylor's a dangerous man. Oh, look at this. STP as Mike Posey's back is turned. Oh, the infantry.
I don't remember her name either, and it's driving me nuts.
And Moriarty.
No, it wasn't Hyen. It wasn't Hyen.
Oh, come on. This is... Moriarty's got a lot of respect for Shibata.
Oh, you're talking about Rosemary was cool in Decay.
He wasn't over there. That was the infantry.
No, I don't remember this girl's name. She's from Florida. I gotta look this up real quick. I've gotta, like, kind of be on a mission here.
You gonna tell a grown man what to do? Well, if it's what's right, I would try. You're right. As Taylor, look at this.
Lindsay Snow. It occurred to me while I was looking for it. The lady's name, was Lindsay Snow, and you need to check out that one they put together. It's on the probably on YouTube by now. Lindsay Snow. So it was an indie. It was the one that was actually at WrestleCade, but there were some sick spots in that match. Yeah, Lindsay Snow was the lady's name though. Lindsay Snow. It's I want to say it's. Wait, I'm not even in the right spot here. That's who it is there. I'm putting a name in there. Lindsay Snow. In fact, I'll look her up and I'll get you her page. Because yeah, this was just straight up independent stuff right here. That's all this was. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hey, I did actually look up and spell it correctly. There we go. I'll drop her screen name on Twitter in here. If you go to her Twitter page, and scroll back to November, there's some clips from it, because I know she took one of my clips. I did a clip for it, and a few other people did a clip. She took one of my clips. I didn't really care because it got me some publicity. I didn't really care at all. But, yeah, I mean, if you scroll back to the November to December 1st area of her page, you can definitely see that. There was some sick-ass spots on that one. Not even playing. You will get a kick out of that. Lindsay Snow gave her a hell of a match. And I remember thinking that because Lindsay works basically indies and not even like, she worked a GCW show not too long ago, but for the most part she works the smaller indies down and around Florida. But yeah, I mean that was quite a sick match. It was good. They did a bad spot on a trash can standing up, not sideways. Shibata with the running drop kick right there in the corner. Looking really tight on that one. Nice suplex. But not enough to keep him down for 3, obviously. There we go. Shibata bread, showing why he's Shibata bread. But yeah, look her up, Reese. You get a kick out of that. Go back to like the November date, because I'm pretty sure that one's not been on television, and that little janky promotion they got with the streams is like, oh, Penta Driver. Shibata kicking out at the last second there too. Not enough for 3.
Maybe he should have hooked the leg. I have no idea how Shibata's still in this. We've seen Shane Taylor take so many people out with that. That amazing world television title reign, the world 6-man title reign. Shane Taylor has had. That Marcus Garvey driver's been the difference. Oh, he saying welcome to the land, just a few hours away from Cleveland here in Cincinnati.
Oh, what a chop. Oh, got him in a sleeper.
That's that sleeper. Doesn't matter how
Yeah, they had some good interaction on that one. It was really good. Back suplex on that one, totally. Got him back in the sleeper.
It's a game plan, a perfect game plan. Shane Taylor trying to come back to his feet. This doesn't last long. Shibata, great positioning from behind, sticks that elbow into the clavicle.
Shane is fading.
He can't get back up. He's gonna fall victim to the PK. Just like a rule cover 2.
And Shibata Bread picks up the victory with a PK. Katsuyori. Shibata Bread.
And that's exactly what Shibata did. Incredible intelligence and resilience from Taylor, who knew he had to stay on his feet if he wanted to avoid defeat. Unfortunately, Shibata relentless, able to
There we go.
the Marcus Garvey driver. And the PK.
Oh, they're calling it the Marcus Garvey driver now. Okay, gotcha.
100th episode here on Honor Club.
So instead of calling it the Penta driver anymore, we call it the Marcus Garvey driver.
Fans, these are the matches you from the amazing
All right, it does look like they are bringing this show to a close at this point here, I think. Not 100% sure.
Picking up the huge victory here on ROH 100. You see the welts, the busted blood vessels on the chest from the huge hands of Shane Taylor. A well-earned, hard-fought win for Shabbat.
Match could have went either way. Great fight here. But what? Come on now. This is a match that doesn't need all of this.
No, and Bravo, and now Captain
There we go.
Sharkey, the pure champion Moriarty. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, man.
The infantry
That's Shibata.
are now attacking former
All right, now everybody's beating Shibata Bread down here.
Look at this.
I wonder if this is going to lead to a pure championship match.
Oh, come on. I know what comes after this. Come on. No, Shane, no.
Oh! Did you hear the pop of the jaw of Katsuyori Shibata? And Moriarty.
Uh-oh, we got a chair in the ring here.
And Moriarty.
Little extracurricular activity here.
Shibata. But he has introduced that steel chair.
Oh yeah, I bet he will have a lot to say about it. I wouldn't even kid.
Oh, wait, no, come on.
Finally, son. Come on.
And just what everybody, we got Catherine's favorite person rolling down here now. Daniel Garcia making his way to the ring.
But it's 4-on-1.
Yeah, but at least they stopped, man.
Adam Cole, baby. What in the world? We got Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia on the Ring of Honor show? Yeah, this is from last night. This is obviously who they had in the back. The people that made it, you know? So, yeah, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, yeah, Daniel Garcia, and Adam Cole, baby. All right, Undisputed Kingdom cleaning it, you know? Loved it.
If anything, it may have just begun. 100 episodes here on Honor Club. This is what
All right, looks like we might be. I don't know yet. Let me wait and see if I see credits on this.
to a boil. There you see. Three-time former world champion Adam Cole. They're all former tag champs. Former world champs here, Ring of Honor. Former pure champ Daniel Garcia. And you love to see the sides evening out here.
Sake, what a big win for Shibata on Ring of Honor. Very impressive. He's an impressive guy, right? I mean, he's a former pure wrestling champion. He's had belts all over the world. He's
All
one of
right.
the greatest Japanese wrestlers in history. But you know who you're not greater than, Shibata? The Alpha.
What?
Because the Alpha is the greatest product to ever come out of Japan. Bigger
Yeah,
than
we got
Takeshi,
Takeshi on here for a closing segment.
bigger than Baba, bigger than Kobashi, and yeah, bigger than you. So if you got the guts, Shibata, and you want to test yourself against the international champion of All Elite Wrestling, then show up at the home of All Elite Wrestling, Daly's Place in Jacksonville this Saturday. And I'm going to send you back to Japan in a body bag. Tell him, Take. Oi, Shibata! This Saturday, I'll show you who is the Alpha. Show the
Yeah, what he said. Yep, and there we go. We've got the closing credits there. So, as usual, and we are at the end of the show for real this time here. We made it to 8:30 tonight. We also made it to 87 viewers, and you know what, guys? You are the stars. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. We had a good time. Of course, I got across to most of the comments, did the best I could. I just want to say we'll definitely be back Saturday for Collision, and I guess Saturday night's main event. I guess we'll do both of them at the same time, and that should be fun. Other than that, I think we've got some possible New Japan stuff coming out this weekend. We might do a little bit of watch along for that as well. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Gramps TV and The Sicko Show. I am your host, the Matty Man. for your Ring of Honor watch along tonight. And I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out with me. You're great. At this stage of the game, we've got what we've got, and we know where we're going. So let's just meet back here on Saturday night, because I will not be doing one tomorrow night. Like I said, probably doing some live interviews, trying to catch some stuff up and so on and so forth. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, good night, God bless, and good night, America, wherever you are.
Our time is upon us. If this truly is a new era, we must mold it in our image. On one night in the City of Angels, the whole world will set its eyes on our revolution. AEW Revolution live Sunday, March 9th from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.